On the bench, we have a Philco T-613. This is a early transistor radio from the very early 1960s. Philco, solid state. I found this in a thrift store for $20, and I don't really know if it works or not, but I guess we're going to figure that out together. Now, the reason why I'm wearing gloves is because I have some pretty bad eczema today, so you can actually see the inside of the radio here. It's pretty clean, actually, so it might work. I guess we'll see. We have a little battery enclosure here, battery Everready 1035 UN2, which is a little dirty, but it says 6 volts here, 4 1.5 volt cells. So we should be able to just power this off the power supply, I think, which we'll do right now. Power supply set to 6 volts already. And let's see what happens. It's pretty much dead. I don't hear anything, and there's no current draw on the power supply whatsoever. So we got to figure out why that is. Turn that on. So before we take this board out, I guess we can sort of troubleshoot what we can from here. If we can't do any more than that, then of course I will take the board out, as some of these old electrolytics might need to be tested and might need to be replaced if they test poorly. But you can slide this back in here, and I guess we can kind of test what we got going on here. So I have a multimeter. I'm just going to test the speaker first. There's a short across the speaker. Actually, you know what? It's because that's too high of a range. That should be more appropriate now. Let's see. .2 ohms. That's a little bit low, but the output section is also being coupled into that as well. So I did hear something from the speaker, so our speaker is probably fine. I guess what we can probably check next is to see if our power switch is working. I should actually make sure that that's actually turned on. So yeah, it was turned on. Let's check that. We're getting nothing. Alright, I've added some alligator clips to our switch just to kind of switch it, or sorry, short it into the on position here, in case that is actually just our problem, in which case that would actually be a very easy problem to solve. And let's actually try hooking this up again. We have some current draw actually now. We're drawing 3 milliamps. I hear a very tiny sound from the speaker right now. That's just a water pipe in the background, but I do hear a slight crackle in our speaker right now, just twisting the volume. I hear an oscillator. It's very quiet though. You know what, let's actually give that volume pot a spray. Maybe that will help it. It should probably at least help a little bit. Ah, way too much. Ugh. Don't pour that much into it. Let's turn that around. Less crackly, but still very quiet. It is working, but it's very quiet still. I'm back. It's been over a week and I went on vacation and I kind of got a tan as well. So that was fun. And guess what? I replaced these 4 capacitors right here because all of them are testing bad. We can use this one here as an example. This is a 30 microfarad 6-volt cap that is reading 76, 77, so that's obviously not good. And also figured out the issue with the switch. So, contact cleaner did not work, but what did end up working was I desoldered the switch and then I ran about 3 amps of current through it. I don't know why that worked, but it did. So I'm guessing the switch contacts just got heated up and somehow they started working again properly. So that's just good. So we're going to turn on our power supply again, and this board is still out of here.
Solution. You have options when it comes to care for
we have more volume now.
And if you ask your parents what they want when they get older, it shouldn't be.
And our current draw looks more in line with our output volume of the speaker driver. So we dropped down from about 10 milliamps, 9 milliamps, 10 milliamps to about 4 when there is no audio. Going about to 10 or 12 when the volume is up all the way. So that's pretty good. That's a improvement. And yeah. So I replaced these caps here. This is the 500 microfarad filter cap, which if this unit had an AC power supply would make sense why they would want 500 microfarads to filter out the AC. So it's possible that in the future this set could actually be modified to be AC powerable. But this one tests out okay, so I'm going to leave it for now as I don't really have any on hand right now. I don't really have any larger 470 or 500s laying around at the moment. And yeah, radio is fixed. We're going to reassemble it.
The infection rates are rising again.
So a little bit of the distortion is caused by my power supply, as it is a switching power supply, but I consider this performance to be acceptable. We're in a basement right now. There's not really much reception down here.
Crews will be tied up for the coming days.